So we're back up on the stream. Unfortunately, there is no restream available, so Twitch will be down. I can only stream to one source, and as Twitch is undersubscribed in terms of who's there and who's not, I won't enable Twitch. I've still got to do some setup, I apologise. YouTube. Yes, it's me. I mean, sign in faster. You sign in faster if you didn't keep giving me these pop-ups. I think I know what it is. All set. No, I don't want that. So my apologies, folks. There's 4 people rejoined back onto the stream. All I can say is that's down to restream, I'm afraid. My apologies. Okay. Right. Let's get the first race on and with. Hopefully that's the last interference, but there will be no Twitch tonight. Warning, this stream... Uh-oh. Current bitrate 2667 is lower than recommended. It was at 5,000 a minute ago. Output. Oh yeah, there we go. Fix that. Let's just let that ramp up. Oh, they want 6,800. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Hopefully this will fix what... it's on, Dorian. It's on. I apologise. There's just no Twitch, my friend. Twitch is gone. 6,075, 6,900. So Restream's gone down. Restream is not working at all. So I've had to cancel Restream because to be able to stream to just one of the channels, I've picked YouTube to stream to. So, okay. Let's go. And then when I get back from the US, I will reconfigure Restream when I get back. Oh, not going anywhere, JB. I mean, when I get back in 2 weeks. BB has Croatia livery. No, it's Dutch. Yes, it's Dutch. Yes, yes, yes. That'll. I think the last time we sort of raced with BB was kind of just around the end of the Euro, kind of Le Mans race kind of thing. Oh yes, that's true. Yes, yes, yes. But that's kind of... yeah, that was kind of August, July, August, maybe September. Right, let's start the first race. 10-second warning, official. I've got the false start too. I thought it was rolling start then. I wasn't constipating, was I? Not concentrating at all. No, no, excessive wheel spin from this woke Jaguar. I put my foot down in second and it just decided to spin. I think the same happened to Fat Man. Christmas livery. Who's the chicks? They Sam's chicks. Wilkie don't mind. He's big enough. So we're streaming at 7,000 bit rate. What's going on now? I've almost got the run on the BB. I have got the run on the BB. Isn't she? Yeah, I get a penalty for that as well. What the hell? Oh, BB had penalty too. I only had half. That was my fault. Sorry, you had to go around me. Because you got the arch kit on it. Makes it really wide. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damo's gone grass tracking. So I think I need to just briefly finish off what I was saying about the GR4 league. So no detraction at all from what achievement that Triple managed to get. Great win for him. 4 points clear at the top. Nobody raised any complaints. I did have a look through and there were some incidents that probably could have been dealt with. But because I am a racer in the league, I don't feel it's appropriate for me to pick out unreported complaints and make a point of it. So, at the end of the day, I thought we had a great league. It was some great racing. And if people really feel aggrieved with it, then we'll pick up on it. But with no contact, I won't actually take any action. But I'm looking at Wilkie's livery. Oh, it's Man City. I wonder what it was. Just got to break up that a little bit earlier, I think. Needs half a car length more than you're giving it. Right. Yeah, if you've got complaints, you can. I think complaint might be the wrong word. If you've got objections, you've got issues with what you saw or what you experienced, then you just got to mail me. Here's JB. He's not gonna get that. I can't get this Jaguar to slow down. Christ alive. Did we get through there okay? We did. Need to brake that a little bit harder. For anybody that's watching my first Gran Turismo videos, I managed to get all the license tests done. And for the member viewing, I've also started to post the full uncut versions, just real rough, raw, uncut videos, so uncut footage. So if you want to see and experience the full video that you might have watched as a cut, just to see genuinely how much I've edited out, you can watch them now. I wonder if Big Daz is suffering tyres there. Is he in Ford GT? Yeah. It's a bit of a... It should be better than that round here. I'm sure it should. I've never enjoyed that car, to be honest. I feel the Ferrari should be faster than that down there as well. You did the whole of my first Gran Turismo in 58 minutes. That's great. It took me... I've only done the 15 license tests and I've got nearly 20 hours in. Some of them have been a right pain. I did the final... I won't ruin that for you, actually. You'll see it on Saturday morning. If you remember, you've seen it early. All gold, well good that man. The closest I've got out of all of them to the top 10 stars is 0.1 of a second. Just can't get any closer. There's no replays available to be able to see what the other guys have done to find where they're getting it so quick. Oh, you've seen it already? Okay. But I won't spoil it for the others. You are a member, aren't you? That's why you're in green. It's because you're a member. Yes, it's true. Sorry, I slowed a bit. Oh, cannot drift. JB can. That big Daz caught us up again. I saw you. I was behind you. I had to avoid you. That might be a penalty. It felt fast. Seb's 146.268. He's on mediums, isn't he? So this should be a 147.9, maybe. There it is. I should be able to get somewhere in the low 47s on hards. I really should. Seb's caught up. Seb's going to be on low fuel now and going to be absolutely chugging like a train. Hey Randy, welcome. Seb's managed to sneak just about a quarter of a second out of me, coming up to half a second out of me coming through there. Wonder if Triple's going all the way on hards. Leave Seb plenty of room because I'm not going to be able to defend from him. And he's in the Orica Viper livery, that's nice. It's one of my favourite race car liveries, that. I like the twist in the colours as it comes over the wings. Triple's managed to take out an extra second. Still 6 seconds ahead of Seb. So 420 Hayes is chugging down. He's got 1.8 seconds behind us. He's pretty much going to catch us, I think. Hayes has just overshot like I almost did. So easy to do that coming in there. You put your foot on the brake and you have to be so conscious of traction coming into there. It's a tricky corner. It's probably the hardest corner on the track. If anybody remembers back to the Honda NSX test we did here, it was all about turn one. If you got turn one right, you set a blistering time for the rest of the circuit. If you got turn one wrong, you were there for hours trying to get it right. It was all about the coast, I think, as well, if I remember right. Brake down to a certain speed and just let it coast through the corner. That made the difference. My tyres are just going to make it, I think. Just taking a little bit back out of Triple. Triple should comfortably get there to the end. Just going into the bus stop now. On to the last lap. Oh, Tiny Turnip. Yes, I know Tiny Turnip. She's more into the enjoyment side of the game, and I want to make that sound as right as possible. She hosts some afternoon streams that I've watched occasionally and tried to pick up on, and she's very much more. Say again? No, not at all. I've tried to look at it from a professional point of view, and how she puts her streams. She's the one that hosts the races that have like forfeits in and stuff. So you'll be travelling down the track and you'll suddenly get told that you have to reverse a lap or go to the pits and change your tyres or whatever. And she's a good laugh. Her streams are really quite fun. I don't think she's very fast, no. She does some shorts as well that she tries to look really competitive at, and I think she's a really good racer, but like you say, she's just not fast. Azza, can I introduce you to a new guy? His name's BB. He's never raced here before. So congrats, Triple, on the win. That was a good first no stop with hards. You're a mod for Tiny. Oh, good. She's good. I like Tiny. She does well for what she's got, and I don't mean that in a detrimental way. She has a different type of stream. It's she's good. It was her shorts that were getting you to compare. Right, change car. Let's run something different. What should we run? Running. Yeah. What should we race? What should we race? I reckon something I've never driven before, maybe. Maybe that one. That one. Thank you, Big Daz. Yeah, good race from you, my friend. Oh, I've not got the right tyres. I don't own the tyres, man. Yeah, Wilkie's racing too. In 80% I beat your times. I don't know what you mean, Dorian. In 8 out of 10 of the times on my licenses you've beat my time. Well done. Well done, well done. I'll have to go back to them. No, I won't do that. No, I put a lot of effort in. No worries, Damo. Yeah, and that's what some people do enjoy. That's you can tell that's the case with some. You can tell with. Well, I don't mean that about you. There was very few of you in the top 10, but generally some people have just done gold and move on, and that's okay because you don't get anything else, do you? You don't get anything more for doing more. So, but some of those tests, I just don't know how they've gone any faster. Just unbelievable. I've just looked at that and thought, oh my god. It's going to be mental quick, that. I think it's the season, it's World Champs time in it, and they've got people running World Champs. So. Tell yourself that, JB. Right, is everybody on the track? Can I press go? JB's smoking, I think. Damo's back. Happy days. I gotta remember it's rolling. It's a standing start, isn't it? Penalties. What's Ripples away like a mad hound. Damo's still in the Ferrari by the looks of it. Oh, I think Hayes is in the BMW McLaren. He is. What are you in, fat man? Oh, you've done all Christmas liveries. Nice. That's a good idea. Borrowed. Damo and 420 having a good squeeze there. He's looking fast tonight, it's 420, looking very quick. He's not in the fastest car there, that car isn't the best round this circuit. So he's doing alright. This has got plumbing. The legs on it, this has. Sorry. I got a penalty for that. I just thought I'd keep my toe in rather than just spin off. I thought, nah, go for it. Who's that? That's JB. Xbox livery. What's going on? It's nice. Fuel's pretty good on this, but rear right tyre looks to be the worst of all places. Oh no! Did somebody else do what I did? Oh, I've got 3 seconds of penalties now. Jesus. Might as well have a drink whilst I'm going slowly. BMW Z4 next race for me. I think. Hey, John. Oh, shish. Touch the grass then. Yeah, Hayes is blooming quick tonight. Where he's got... JB's got past him. Has he had an incident? Penalty, okay. And Chippy. Have I seen Chip? Chippy must be in 4th, is he? I've not seen Chippy tonight. Go on, fat man, if you can squeeze past, do it! Do it! Burn it and fly. Oh, it wasn't intentional to touch the grass. That back end just chopped around on me. See if we can catch BB here. Oh, there's a Ferrari going quickly. Couldn't get a grip with the M6, so parked it. Sensible idea. BB's in Uncle Papa's, whatchamacallit, Uncle Tom's. You're not racing tonight. Oh, okay. Didn't think I'd seen Chippy on track, which is John. That's flames. What is it with BB and flames? I think it's the older cars, isn't it? They're not Euro 6 compliant cars, that's what it is. Come on, Dorian, the water's warm. Now is BB on a 1 stop, 2 stop, no stop. Oh, hello, is it me you're looking for? Oh, here come the hot stepper. You couldn't do anything but hit me. I had to swerve a number of times before I was out. You didn't hit me though, did you? You didn't cause my accident. That was all me. That was all me. You spun me round, that was all, but the accident was completely my fault. It was all me. I'd really like Audi to be a better car. I really would. They're underrepresented in the game. They get a bad rep. Go on, Drifter. Damo and JB at the front. Oh, that's going to be penalties to share with Fat Man. Fat Man got one. I didn't. I agree, Dorian. Audis are a great car. They're just badly represented in game. You've gone to pits? Oh. Okay. These hards aren't going to last, I know that. What match is on tonight, Damo? Oh, yeah. Ooh! Is Rashford playing? Has he chucked his toys out? Yeah. Doesn't like what he eats, I heard today. Yeah. They were talking today on Sports Live about which potential club he could go to. Nobody can afford 300,000 a week. Not for somebody who's scoring very few goals. I think he might end up at in Germany somewhere. He needs somebody to look up to and follow. I think he's been left out in the cold a bit by Man U as somebody who was so good at a certain point. So, John, I'm using a Fanatec DD Plus with the GT Extreme wheel. It's a direct drive wheel, probably. The key part of it is the pedals. I'm using inverted version 3 Fanatec pedals as well. Yeah, I think Rashford, just getting back to that point, I think he's been sort of alienated by his teammates because he got so popular in the press, and I think he stood shoulders above people on reputation rather than on skill, and I think that kind of eroded the team around him. They don't want to support somebody like that, I think. Yeah, he is. He is. He's just got distracted from the game. His mind's been elsewhere. And he can't drive, so he's wrecked too many good cars for me. But yeah, there was talk of him going to Tottenham, but I don't think they want to pay the money, so I could see him doing a sideways shift, unfortunately. I could see him replacing Haaland at City. Yep. Because Haaland's going to be gone soon. Yeah, because I think they will. Imagine going 6 games without really scoring a goal as Haaland. It's got to say loads of leaps and bounds. It's got to say lots. I've got him in my fantasy league team, and if he's not scoring again by January, he's gone. Yeah, I'm kind of relying on the fact he's going to get hungry again and start putting some in. But always he relies on good service, doesn't he? I know we're talking football. I know. He relies on good service, so if he isn't getting the service, he's not going to be putting the ball in the net, which is a shame. But De Bruyne hasn't even been anywhere near my squad all season. They're the only team that could pay him the wages. They're generally the only team that could pay him the money. There's nobody else that would pay it. 300k a week. Holy Chipotle, that's a lot of money. For somebody who's not scoring goals. But then again, what's Haaland on for not scoring goals? I know he scored 15 goals already, but he's gone 6 games without really contributing, so... That's right. That's right. But he ends up playing 90 minutes doing nothing. Doesn't even get subbed. Good evening, Seth. Welcome. I've got 2 laps to do on that right tyre. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, those... I don't like that Audi. Let's... Yeah, the Audi's... Bleh. It feels good on good tyres, but then you start to trust it and it bites you back. The 19 car, whatever that was. Medium at 5th lap or when you have penalty. I use hard tyres. I was going to go all the way, but the tyres didn't last that long. I blame Fat Man really for spinning me round. He said get the excuses in early. I got to unsubscribe from myself. Yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd unsubscribe from myself. It's the only punishment really worth it, to be honest. Oh, here's a good battle. Big Daz catching Seb. This has got to be for the win, hasn't it? No, 1 lap to go. Right, let me put the stats on. Take it back about Audi. Genuinely, I think Audi are really good cars. They've just been underrepresented in the game. They need to fix it in the game. Audi needs to be top of the tree. We need some of the good Audi Le Mans cars to show their worth, because they are good. But they need to bring in the new class of cars. I was kind of hoping Gran Turismo would do the supercar race cars kind of thing, but yet to see how that's going to look for the Le Mans series for when they've got the supercar series running. That'll be interesting. But Seb's fast. His tyres ain't got a lot left, have they? Racing hards all the way. Triple's gone racing hards. Big Daz has just picked up 3 seconds. Is that going to give JB the chance? Is 3 seconds going to slow Daz up enough? Or does he not get the penalty? He will get the penalty, yeah, because he's turning in. Oh, he's all over the show. He's lost it. The tyres have gone at the back. You'll never drive. So John's just asked, when do you start working on the next season GR4 League? You did well, John. You did, John. So I've already started work on the next league. I've already kind of got a formulated idea of what I want to do. Like I say, we like the format. The organising, I'm lazy. So the organising takes a little while to get sorted, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I put in as much effort as I need to get it out, but I have no major intention on making it a hyper competitive league. I don't have the time or the will to want to sit over 3 days of adjudicating a race through a video. I haven't. Say again? Your help. Happy days. Happy days. M2 is proper nice. BMW? Oh, I see what you mean. M6 gets skittish at the rear. Do we have the M2 in here? We don't, do we? Change car. I'm going BMW this time. Going BMW. I've seen it down here. It's there. I've never raced this one. Why did you do that? Is Mikey not here? Mikey? Mikey's not here. Mikey's not joined us. I think Mikey's at... JB's talking to his telly. LG. HTV off. Oh, you got your earphones in. Damn. There's only 2 people going mediums. Everybody's going for the hards race. Oh, in the league. Yeah. Understood. I thought you meant tonight. The old one, like 1984. I thought it was in the game. It's not, is it? It's in the old game. No, but I'm looking forward to the 16th of January. Set, of course, at Evo release day. Oh, okay. They've done open world, haven't they, at the Nürburgring? Yeah. This race is Fat Man to win. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was looking at recommended PC specs yesterday. Well, last night, to be honest. And I should be alright on this current machine. Just. It's got my spec of PC. Yeah, don't say that too loud. She's listening. We've talked about it and she's approved it, but she's never actually agreed a date. She knows it's January, she doesn't realise it's when I step off the plane. That's what she's not realised. January the 1st, 6:20 AM. Yeah. Probably could. They're behind in time, yeah. But don't forget, I have a friend that works at the place I'm ordering it from. So, it could already be organised. But it could not. It might not be, depending on... I saw the stats released for the 5060 come out yesterday, on Saturday. Yeah. The 4060 costs around 380 quid. Have a guess how much the 5060 is. It's 890 quid expected release price. But why would they be releasing the 60 first? They've never released the 60 first, ever. There's people think they're sandbagging on the stats, on the specs. Right, let's go. Which I'm going 4090. I'm going 4090. I'm gonna go as high as I can possibly go on motherboard and processor now, and have a machine that's good for 4 years. What's Fat Man in? Somebody's in the Suzuki open top thing, aren't they? Is that Az? I've never driven this, and this is going like a train. It's... I'm not near you, am I? That's us. I can see you all the way back there in Turd. Third. third. Oh, second now. It was lagging the stream. I didn't see it. You on one stop, JB? Oh no! Oh. Okay, well. Yeah, big shout out to 420 Hayes, Mr. Triple, and the 420 Motorsport True from John Red 5. He says a massive shout out and a thank you for all the support you're giving him. He's really enjoying playing the game. And a big thank you to you guys for what you do for him and the team. No problem with that at all, John. I think they're listening to the stream rather than the chat, so I'm just looking where they sat in the field, and it's good to see everybody mixing up the cars and trying different things. And you're beating up Fat Man. All right, I saw I heard Az shouting, and then I saw you disappear. This car is surprising the life out of me. What are you in, day, mate? Lambo. Alpha. Ooh. You're getting abused, Wilkie. Damo's fastest lap, 1:47.763. Ooh. That's got to be hard tyres, surely. Yeah. It does seem to be a good car. It's going well, considering it's on hards. Tyres just need to last. If these tyres last, I'll have no doubt about a choice of car if I ever get BMW. This thing seems decent. It's JB behind me. I went deep. JB went deeper. You do watch the car in front so much. And it's easy to rely on the car in front for both the line, the braking point, because when you're that close behind somebody, you can't really have the peripheral vision to see where you're going. And to second guess and to guess where braking is, that's incredibly dangerous. You've got to just kind of take the pointers off the track that you can see. JB's gone fastest lap, 1:47.0. What, you Naz? The Suzuki. Too much wind maybe because it's soft top, isn't it? You get too much air around. Oh, double quitters. Quittings for quitters. It's correct. Yeah. These were calculated. I quit the last race. Not in rage. I don't think there's any point in pitting on the last lap for tyres when you're already almost last. Yeah, that's how it works. 4 seconds in front of the Demo. On lap 5. We're going to stop for tyres. I don't think you did the jinx. Not on the Fat Man. Seb's working his way up back to Damo. How far's Seb back, Damo? Okay, thank you. That needs to be 4th gear through there. The NSX is particularly good in the GR4 for tyres and fuel. It is one of the best cars, I believe, at the fuel economy and tyre economy. It's really gentle on the back tyres, even though it's rear wheel drive. The front wheel drive, like the front wheels, like most cars, do tend to suffer with too much turning force. So if you're accelerating through the corners, the Honda is pretty good at maintaining tyre grip. But I haven't decided what we're going to do by the way of GR4s yet. We've got a couple of options. Whether we do a one make for the GR4 League and a one make to make something interesting, to put everybody in the same type of car, to remove the bop element. That will still do bop, but everybody has the same equal competitive chance, and it gives just another learning experience for everybody. And then we make the GR3s the full pick your car, do what you want to do. Because I think the GR3 car group is much more balanced than the GR4s. I've just kind of dropped something out of my pocket. I think I've just dropped the Allen key from my rig out of my pocket. I think it's just gone jangle on the rig, which is not good. JB's got past Seb. If you were in the Supra, weren't you? The same as Javs and Triple. That Supra is probably one of the quickest cars. It has been for a couple of renditions of the game, a couple of updates. what we try and do is we try and get people to run different cars every season so that they learn a little bit and understand more about what the cars are like. So the league was sort of set up in a way that people didn't really choose the meta car to try and win the league. You try and choose a car you want to drive, and then you pitch yourself against the other guys, and everybody tries to race a different car, then we get a good mix. Sure, of course, it comes to that season where you think this season I want to be competitive, I'm going to pick what is the meta car, go for it. Don't want to stand in anybody's way at all. But the idea is that it's a learning place for the game, and with that you race competitively around you with people trying to do the same thing. We weren't really ever set up to be a formal competitive race space. It was more about having fun with people who are also having fun, rather than getting smashed about in the daily lobbies. But things evolve, don't they? Things move on, things happen. Or being reported like Matthew, yeah, because he's a regressive, dirty driver. We've seen it all season. Being banned because of your skin like JB, yeah. Damo's pitted for tyres. On hards, is your tyres bad? That's all that's left. Oh no, it's 8, 9, 10, it's 3, isn't it? So Dorian says he'll pick up a car when he finds a good livery, like the Peugeot taxi for Sylvia. Yeah, you see, is the Peugeot taxi skin a particular copy of something? Is it from Taxi, or is it from I'm trying to think of the name of the film. There's a taxi driver guy from Paris and a little girl, and the taxi driver's an assassin, and is it Nico? He drives a Peugeot taxi, doesn't he? I think so. Yeah. Wasn't it called, I know you're saying Nico, but I think it was called something like Leon. Yeah, it's fine. It was Leon. Yes, that's what it was. No, it's Taxi the movie. Leon the movie got a little bit of bad rep because it's thought to be considered a little bit of a paedophile, isn't it? Yes, yeah, we said it. Yeah, you said it, JV. You said it. But I saw the innocence of that in the film, and I don't think it was that at all. I think that's a bad read. Leon. What we hope to do, John, which is really what the aim of it was to give people the confidence and courage to be able to race around people without the fear of being smashed off the track. Because that's what happens. So, what we've managed to do over the last two years is, like myself, to have the confidence to go back into the daily lobbies and be able to race at pace and be able to be clever enough and smart enough to outwit the ones that want to wreck you. You know, because you don't get any confidence driving around getting smashed up, getting nudged off the track, getting repetitively bumped left as you try and overtake somebody. You don't get anywhere, and your rating goes down. So for me to do 2 years in GT7, having absolutely hated racing in lobbies, and then to pick 3 days and go back and do 50 races and really put the effort in and progress was so good. And then to watch people around me like Lee, Batman, as all go out there and try and do the same thing, showing that they've learned and understood what they're doing is just brilliant. It's ace. You know, and it's not that I've deliberately intended that to happen, but it's just been a natural part of what we've all been doing. And that at the end of it, they've all enjoyed the game. They've all been enjoying what they're racing, and that's the main bit. I always want people to enjoy the game and enjoy what they're playing. And if I get mega competitive, I start to hate the game. If I get mega competitive and start to not achieve what I want to achieve, I start to hate things and don't like myself. And I did it with cricket as a youngster. I say a youngster. Stay off the time trials, yeah. I did it with cricket. I got to a point with the cricket where I got to a level where I couldn't get any further. I found my natural peak, and I just lost my rag with the game and hate it. And I do generally dislike playing cricket now. I don't like the competitive side of the cricket. It just drives me insane. So I'm happy to have a VR headset and play VR cricket. That's about as close to cricket as I want to get to. But painting might work, mightn't it? Well, I'm going to say something now for... I saw your earlier video about some tests G29 and ASM on. I haven't used. That's like checkers, right? Cricket, it's like rounders. Sorry, baseball. How is it? Yeah. I was going to talk about the BMW. That is a really good car. I don't know how that was possible unless all these guys just let me win. But that Z4 went from start to finish, no bother. That's a really good car. I like that. I like that a lot. I do like that. Is that what's happened? But I generally don't know why that Z4 was so good. It was a little bit slidey at the start, but once it got into it, that was just a decent car. Enjoyed that. And I was pole position, clean race, victory. Cutting corners. I enjoyed that Z4, that was decent. Change car. Something down the bottom that I've never driven. I didn't get a penalty, no, you're right. I think so, yeah. Shall we race the Genesis? Beetle too slow, says Wilkie. Yeah, racecraft comes. Racecraft is something you get a sixth sense of. I generally tend to fight with myself over racecraft. Yeah, Genesis this race, then the WX GR3 next. Thank you, chaps. I don't know how I won that one. I just wasn't. Cheers, Seb. Thanks for the racing. Take care, buddy. I don't know what happened. There. The Grinch? What's the Grinch? The green Peugeot? Mercedes. Why are you driving that? I wore my Grinch Christmas jumper today for work. I should have worn it for the stream tonight, shouldn't I, really? It's Grinchy. If that makes sense. Have you finished that transit yet, JB? The transit you were working on. You hadn't stopped going on about it, you see. How hard it was. You finished it. Good, good. Did it end up yellow? Great. Okay. I thought you were working on a car that somebody had wanted respraying. Oh, okay. Okay. What do they sell? What do they sell? Yeah. I thought you said the sales centre. That's exactly what it is. Watched that at work the other day. That's a tremendous video, that. It's brilliant. I just love the way he climbs the ladder and shakes his head when he gets to the top when he realises. Brilliant. For anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, 2 Ronnies, the 4 candle sketch. Absolutely brilliant. The play on the English language is tremendous. I feel naturally blessed that I was able to learn English without actually learning it and putting any effort in. It just kind of happened because that's where I grew up. I do feel sorry for anybody that has to come across English and learn and understand why K is silent and why G can be silent at a certain point in the letter. And go on. No, that's right. So, do you speak another language, Damo? You Is this the race? This isn't the race, is it? This is practice. Let's go. I thought I was in first place, second place behind Popper. I'm thinking, when did we start? But yeah, genuinely, I genuinely feel there's that. The English language has got to be so hard to learn. But then again, I've been watching this YouTuber dude who does Chinese. I think Chinese has got to be as hard. But then that guy said Chinese is easier than English. It makes sense. Chinese. Look at Big Papa go. I've forgotten what car I'm in. The Genesis, that's what I'm in, isn't it? Yes. Ooh, that's a nice looking M3. Wilkie, that's a nice looking car. JB's in the F-Type. This feels like a bit of a sports car, this one. Like a family car going out shopping with race tyres on. Ooh, somebody shot off left. That's Fat Man in the Green Goddess. Hey John, you take care. All the best, my friend. Have a good Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you in January. Big Daz is still trying that GT40 to try and make that work. Somebody's just come in the shop. So Randy, just so you know, I picked up on your message. I know I replied to it, and I know you know I replied to it. But I'll try and text you as soon as I land in the US. I'll send you a message just to know that my phone works over there and I can ring you. Nice one, Az, thank you. Oh, shish kebab. It just didn't stop. I know that you know that I know. Yeah. I just didn't get back to your message because I need to punch your phone number in and make sure it works. I don't know what my English phone will work like in the US. I hope it works just regular and straightforward. And if not, I'll just have to call you from the hotel, something like that. Saturday night, so we're landing at 4 PM Saturday. I'll be dead until Sunday morning. We're driving over to the other side of LA on Sunday, going to a shopping centre out yonder way. I don't know where it is. Roaming, I know I've got it all sorted. My roaming charges are all included. I have an all-inclusive package. I don't get charged by anything. It's all free. I pay a silly amount of money for my phone, so I can go anywhere globally and not pay any extra. Unlimited data, unlimited phone calls, text, a lot. So I pay £6 a month extra not to get. No, it's only £6. It's like $10 a month extra. Just, yeah, you've all ghosted. Even Wilkie. I just closed my eyes and went for it. I've just been, I've not been with this provider before going to the States, so. Yeah, I've got all plug converters and things for power. So I've got a 6-bar extension that I've got, and I've got all the outlets and a plug, and it's all good. I'm all prepared for all that. Two flat prongs, 110 volt. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. I've had the pleasure of being able to work in the US before now and spend a couple of months over there, and I've got all the kit. It's just I go over to the US every 2 years or so. It's just different provider. Never had to phone anybody actually whilst in the US. I phoned home a few times, but I've never phoned anybody in the US. He phoned home, didn't he? Yeah, he did. He's so quick, that Az, dude. So quick. Yeah, he's so quick, that Az. Here's Az. I caught up with him. Look, he's that quick. Why does it look like there's a fire in your engine bay? Yes, you've got that problem, haven't you? The power converter. So, the first time I ever went to the US, I bought some bits and pieces from the US that didn't have them, brought them back to the UK, plugged them in, and doom, gone. Didn't even work once. But it's good going from the UK because yours is absolutely fine. It just, all our equipment works off your power. It just works poorly, but nothing blows up. I'm intrigued by this, say, first time I was in London on tour. You plugged your synth into the wall in the hotel. I'm just wondering, on tour? That sounds gusty. Oh, that's going to be sneaky. How did Az get away from me so far? Did I have an incident? I didn't. Az just must have had a really rapid lap. Oh, I see. I'm going to catch you up again. It's a long penalty. Used to be a touring musician. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Oh, Big Daz has had a little shuffle. Definitely lights inside Az's engine bay, or are they my headlights reflecting back? That's what it is, isn't it? He's got gold lame interior on his engine bay. He's got gold foil or gold leaf cooling. There it is, look. Am I allowed to ask the fateful question, who did you tour with? Anybody we know? You'll probably say somebody like, no, don't, Jeffy, no. It'll probably be somebody like, I don't know, I'd hate to guess. You'll say, oh, nobody special. Oh, I've missed my braking point. Oh, I've blown it. Move left. Here comes JB. Found out this morning that a few cats were found in LA with H5N1 bird flu. Oh, that's never good. Ah, it's fine. We won't eat any cats. It's good. Or bats. Or monkeys. We'll avoid maybe Chinese food as well, just in case. Such a different race this time around. Even the green goddess is ahead of me. Tyre wear's really good on this though, because it's not going very fast. One mutation away from jumping to humans. Yeah, there we go. In the UK for the last 2 years, oh, everybody's pirouetting off. In the UK we've had problems with avian flu, so if people have been keeping chickens, like my parents have chickens, etc., they're not allowed to be outside. So That's avian flu, isn't it? It's the same. Avian flu's the same as the H5N1. So it's prevalent everywhere, and you just got to be careful. I mean, JB's favourite position. Fifth, not missionary. It's just got no legs, this car. It's just got no oof. Doesn't want to go anywhere. It's a bit lively, looking at it. Hayes and Big Daz running up front. They're not far away, look. Hards definitely seems to be the fastest set of tyres rather than the pit stop. I might need to increase the, or decrease the fueling time to try and make it that little bit better. Can't get anywhere near him. It's got nothing out the corners. So we're hoping to have Monday free. Monday will be when we've not got anything planned for in LA. Tuesday. Oh, how did that happen? That just went off that curb. Oh, it's Damo's coming. Here's Damo, and Fatman is a little bit further back. Damo's just outside the draft, but he's catching. Oh, yeah. Are you in the M3? Wilkie. Are you typing while driving? Or did you crash out and burn? This has just become uncontrollable, this thing. Generally, it's gone from being an okay drive to an absolute dog. I don't know whether it's grip that's gone or whether it's just... It's got to be tyre grip. Once it's gone past a certain point, it's just becoming undrivable. Can't get it to go anywhere. Don't give me penalties now, I don't need them. We know we don't need to drive the Genesis again. Magnum Peanut. New name. Who was him? Hayes? Hayes. It's gone to the pits. Papa's in third. Oh, Papa was leading. Hayes has gone to the pits on hards. Okay, right. can see if I can catch Fat Man in this jalopy bean. Yeah, that's exactly why we're a group to race with, Wilkie, because you don't have to be nervous around these guys. You don't have to be. They know what they're doing. You can run your race and these guys will drive around you. Don't worry about it. Don't get nervous. Don't get shaky. These guys will manage themselves around you. They're all good enough to do that now. I'll even say that about somebody like Mikey. Mikey's got the confidence to be able to put himself in a racing position when he's racing, and then when he's a lap down, he's good enough to know where to put the car, how to avoid people, not slow himself down when doing it. So he's picking up all the skills. I think so. We just need to get him onto his paddle shifter and get him off auto. That's the next thing, how to teach him to do that. One lap to catch Mike. I'm just not catching him. I'm just losing time. Does Az just wreck it? He's still ahead of me. Overtaken is prohibited. Yellow flags. Running with broken down shifter. Have you been gear shifting? Oh, oh, exciting times. Have they got reset? They've got reset, haven't they? That look like Big Daz. Somebody else has had an incident into bus stops, yellow flags. Okay. And you've quit. Oh, it's going to overtake you. That was bad. I know not to use this car again. There's another Genesis, isn't there? We've never used that either. Oop. Yeah. Wowzers. 7th place. 2 places up from the grid. That's not bad. Change car. Bottom of the table. So last used. We can see a few we've not used. I can't have used some of these down here. I've never used the RCZ. Believe it or not. Is there an option for miles driven? No, distance driven. There we go. So what have I not put miles on? Oh, there we go. That's the understanding. Viper's in there. The down paddle broke ages ago, if you remember. Never fixed and not worth paying for a wheel when it's half the price of a... Understood. Understood. So what are you doing with the down paddle? What are you shifting with? Or are you just running auto? Yeah, what wheel are you on? I know Wilkie wants the new Thrustmaster, doesn't he? That's what I was getting. Hey, Big Daz, no problem, my friend. Thank you, Hayes. All the best. I know it's midweek and people have got jobs. Dorian says, I love that Ford GR for Le Mans, 30 minutes, 700 pp. The Ford GR. See what tyres this is on. Car settings. Let's do a mediums race for the sake of mediums. Let's see what this is like. Absolutely. 10 seconds. Is there only 4 of us now? Oh, as is there. As is in. As is in. Or is as gone bed? Right, that's where you went. Okay. Fallen out with the Porsche. You've fallen out with the Porsche. What, from the manufacturers? Oh. So like Red Bull did to Carlos Sainz, Porsche have done to you. That's a shame. Maybe there's a place at Red Bull for you. If you like the time trial. Yeah. Evo. As in Assetto Corsa Evo. Yeah, the GT40 Spec 2. I like that car as well. It's a very loose down paddle. Oh, I got you. Right, let's ringle dingle dingle. Let's go go go. 10-second warning for anybody who isn't in ready to go. Wilkie and BB. Wilkie and BB's ready to go. Wilkie. Wilkster. Good night, Dorian. Have a good one. Have a great Christmas. Have a safe journey home. And we'll see you in the new year. Take care, Dorian. Thank you for all your help this year. Right, Wilkie missed it. Batman's in another Christmas special. Wilkie's left us. Wilkie's no more. As is in the GT40. He's gone for refreshments. Is he using the same car twice? Disgusting. Disgusting. Don't worry, some of the 420 lads didn't change either. It's never a problem. I've got to get away from you boys. I've got to put some time in because I'm on mediums and you boys are on hards. I know that. I've got to pump some laps. It tastes alright, but something feels not quite right. That's a terrible expression. Somebody's coming to the corner shop again. I didn't know Pepsi came without alcohol. She's a mean little dodgy, that one. She's got a right bark on her. And it's tiny. Yeah. Oh, you take your time, Wilkie. Chill, my friend. So I've not driven this Subaru since maybe April, May of the first year. The first season we ran the league when we did GR4s, GR3s, because I ran Subaru that time, and I felt this was an absolutely awful car. GR4 was good back then, yeah. Clumsy Rob didn't seem to get on with it quite so well this time. This feels really quite fast now. Feels like it's got more to give than it did. I need to try that car, never driven it. I've never driven that Beamer. Only in license tests when it's come up. I've never driven my one. So lap 4, on to lap 5, and we'll stop on lap 5, I guess. We're only 3 seconds ahead, that's not going to be enough. BB's pitted early. Penalties. Oh, we're in this time, and that'll tell us the challenge we have. Tyres are looking ropey dope. So I've only ever driven this car 80 miles anyway. So, wow. Only ever done 80 miles. That's disappointment. No, it can't be, can it? I must have sold one. Must have done. We did GR4, GR3 right back then, didn't we? Big Popper's in, 63% fuel, exactly the same. There's the gap, 9 seconds. Ten seconds. And that's an interesting question, Wilkie. I don't know. There was a general consensus of opinion that they put a lot of cars of the same to cover people having the options for time trials that were coming up and that kind of thing. But I don't know why there's suddenly they could put up a bigger range of cars if they didn't put multiple cars up for sale. I'm 9 seconds behind you, JB. I gotta take 2 seconds a lap. If I don't, I'm done. I need an 09 M3. The only car I don't have a spare of at this moment. Got one, but it's engine swapped, and I need one no engine swap. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with it. It wouldn't be so bad if they were special liveries or something, but I don't know why they're doing it. JB down to 7.7. Damo's taken the fastest lap. .46.6 is decent. I should do a 46.9 this time. .46.7. Same thing. I'll catch him, but I'm never going to pass him. They all have the same mileage. It's like exactly the same car, isn't it? Just painted differently. I think somebody's being lazy in their design shop or game update team. Down to 5.8. I'm just not going fast enough. I'm just maybe 3/4 seconds a lap too slow. Big Popper's a 46.556. That's good. He's catching me now. Not really catching Fat Man either. Is he in Beamer? Lexus, you did say that at the start. I apologise. Which one is it? Is it the prototype or the other one? Yeah, the other one's good. The prototype's not so hot. This is the GT 500 one, isn't it? It's a good car. It's good for human comedy Lego. JB's down to 4 seconds, but that means 2 seconds too slow overall. I should be 2 seconds behind him at this, but I'm not. Your tyres cooked. I'm not catching Fat Man, so Fat Man's made a few mistakes and I've not capitalised. I think he's only made one mistake. That was a far too big a generalisation. Purple first split. the Big Popper's going to take that fastest lap with stunning time. The only way I'm going to get JB... The only way I'm going to get JB is by catapulting past Fat Man. Yeah, there is that. I'm still up on the purples. I'm 0.143 up on the purple lap. Just want the fastest lap. I'm not bothered about catching JB. Yes! If there's anything, there's a small victory there, which is just enough. We'll see when we get to the end and see who got that fastest lap. See if Big Popper's got it. Yeah. Oh! That's a stunner. That was as fast as Seb went earlier. And that was the Subaru that I've always thought was a dog of a car. That's good. That is good. BB's just pulling in. Yes. It's good, it drives well. Yeah. Oh, wasn't it? Pole position, fastest lap, clean race, came third. Unlucky Big Popper, but good effort, mate. That was a fast lap. So, change your car. Distance driven this is on. So, M3 GT11 is next on the lowest miles. But the Ford GT LM Spec 2 test car I've also never driven. Well, I think that's it then. 500 brake horsepower, M3. Don't think I own the tyres. Hards it is then. Let's see if it's good enough to go all the way. Oh, it's got green dashboard. What's going on there? Green lights. Popper, Widow, Fat Man, JB. You've never seen me drive the Corvette? Hello, Chris. It's been a long time since I've driven the Corvette. I have driven it. Have a good one, BB. I did have the draft, didn't I, Big Popper? Yeah, that was... Make use of what you've got. Next time. That was great to see, BB. Well, good luck, BB. All the best. Hope you and the family have a great Christmas and New Year. And we'll see you at some point next year. Have a good one. This sounds very nice. The M3. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. You got a Jag? Is it a woke Jag? People really don't like that new Jag, do they? It's a shame. Everybody's on track. Let's go, go, go. There's room for you, Lee, if you're joining this, unless you're in bed, of course. 3 more races. And that's the end of 2024. It's over, finished. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die. Here we go. You're welcome, BB. Big Papa will absolutely get me. Oh, he's in the Ferrari. I get a pump from Az just to keep me on par. Has Big Papa gone one stop or no stop? That's the question. Can't tell from the side of the car. By the acceleration, I would suggest he is medium. Ooh. Yeah, I got analysed. Thank you, Pig. Yeah. No, not you. Thank you, BB, and you, my friend. Seasons of the Sun. Very good, Randy. Yes, that's exactly the song. One of my favourite songs. Didn't you? Sorry. Oh, this doesn't turn. Yeah, that song was probably one of the very first songs I ever learnt all the lyrics to. But not because of it being the song, it was the video. Dave Lee Travis, the old hairy cornflake, used to host a TV program called, oh, I can't remember what it was called, but it was the very first program at the start of MTV that did videos for music, for videos for records. And they did Seasons in the Sun in the style of a First World War trench battle where a soldier's dying, and it was a very touching and moving video, and I thought it was great. But Seasons in the Sun, tremendous song. Very deep. I'm now trying to remember who sang it. Seasons in the Sun. Yeah, it was a long time ago, that. Long time. I can't sing it to you, man. I wouldn't put you through that punishment. I just think the lyrics are brilliant for it. It 9 seconds behind Big Papa. That means if he is on mediums, he's got one hell of a chance to get in and get out. Terry Jacks, that's correct. That sounds right. It does sound right, Terry Jacks. Excitement? Oh, unbelievable, my friend. My biggest worry for the next 2 days is getting enough sleep on the plane. because I need to sleep on the plane, definitely. Not just sit there watching movies for 10 hours. What, are you driving? Yes, it is, yes. Yeah, mate, I'm proper bubbling over. It's been difficult with the missus having to go into surgery and stuff, and it's been difficult trying to get into the swing of the holiday mood, but the last 2 days has been so busy with getting the house ready to go away and getting stuff done and organised for work, so I've got no headaches or problems whilst I'm away. And genuinely, there's so much left. Take your rig. Wouldn't. There's no baggage allowance enough for this rig. I think of it as like a shift at work. It's a 10-hour shift, that's all it is. I go and knock 10-hour shifts out for fun at work. It's a piece of cake. So a 10-hour flight ain't going to be hard at all, is it? Yeah. Say that again. Not really, but can. Yeah. S-Town. Right. When you say this sort of thing, is it about what's the word I'm looking for? Okay. Thank you. I'm wondering if it... I got a penalty as well, Wilkie. Don't worry, I'll run with you. We'll race. Are you on hards or mediums? Will Wilkie type? I just put him to a dead stop, didn't it? Look. The word I'm looking for has left my brain without using my mouth, and I've got... So it's a murder that isn't being investigated. Okay. Is it US? Is it a US based story? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Got plenty of time. Like Lee says, sit back and relax. You got a lot of driving ahead. Oh, mate, I think the driving's going to be mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. A couple of mates of mine, around about 10, maybe 15 years ago now, actually, they flew to LA, rented a car, they went to see a rock concert that they wanted to see. Then they drove across the US in like 2.5 weeks, and they went and did all the things. They went to Vice Grip Garage, they went to, not Vice Grip Garage, they went to Gas Monkey, and they went to Gracelands and all that kind of stuff. And they said they had a tremendous time, but the driving, they said the driving was just insane. Just mile after mile after mile. And it'll be alright if me and the missus will share the driving a bit. That won't be so bad. You know, some of the long straight roads as you go through Dallas, to go through Texas, are just gonna, you know, just be relatively straightforward to just plod along and listen to music, look at the horizon and the views. They're just going to be breathtaking, and when one view goes, another view will arrive, won't it? It'll just be one after the other, and then I anticipate there'll be nodding donkeys and oil rigs and all sorts of stuff. And that's after we get through Monument Valley and Vegas and Death Valley and Route 66, and oh, it'll just be epic. Same place again. It's alright, we'll learn that one next time around, Jimmy. Oh, you see, recommend Waze. I've got Waze. Yeah, I'm using Waze to drive to the airport tomorrow. Waze tells me it takes 2 hours 57 minutes to get to Heathrow. If I leave at 3 minutes past 11, I'll be there for 2 o'clock. And it's like, well, that's alright. Penalties? Az has gone for tyres. No, I'm alright, no penalties. A little bit of sideways. It'll route you through alleys that kind of look like streets. Well, I've put some settings onto the sat-nav to tell it not to take unmade roads. I want paved roads all the time, because I've used the sat-nav before that send me down all sorts of little nooks and hollers. And I don't want to end up on a dirt road at all. You've done well to catch back up, JB, because you were like a quarter of a lap behind. On hards. You've got a very different line into there, haven't you? Run it very deep. Yeah, you need the car to be straight, don't you? No. So if you ever drive from Leeds to Burnley, and not that anybody would ever just drive from Leeds to Burnley, but if you drive from Leeds to Burnley, it takes you over the tops of the hills, and literally you end up on dirt tracks if you put the shortest route. It's absolutely mental. It's cobble roads with dirt, and it's just, it's horrendous. Do it in something like a lowered Golf and you're knackered. Big Popper's out the front by 6 seconds. JB's ahead of me by 1. We're alright for fuel, we're just the lap time we can't get down. Look, 150 is just slow car. Tyre degradation is outweighed by the weight of the fuel. Not using enough fuel to make the car fast enough, to be honest. Need to do a little bit of balancing and just tighten this up a little bit and make the fuel stop just a little bit less slow. Just got to give them more. Well, there's no fuel fill, is there? It's the entrance to the pit, so how can we make that more advantageous? Can't really put any more wear into the hards, because some of those hards don't last. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I don't know how to tighten. Yeah. These are going to be alright, just. Not done any managing really, I've just not been going fast enough. 156 lap, which is where I've lost 6 seconds, which can mean I'd be within 2 seconds of Big Popper, to be honest. Let's see if this is a 49.6 or a 49.7. Oh no, 48.6. That's decent. You're in the Aston. Yeah, I thought you're in the Beamer. It was the blue. I wasn't particularly looking at the shape of the car. I was just looking at the blue. Nice car, that. None. Good night, fat man. You take care. Have a good Christmas and New Year, mate. All the best to you and the missus, pal. And I forgot to say, I hope she has a good trip to hospital and everything gets sorted. And she has a better Christmas with her ankle on the way to being repaired. We're 49.2 if we cross the line, okay, but we're just not getting any closer to JB. He's doing enough. He's doing enough. Oh, wicked. That's good then. 49.1. That's a good lap. 48.3. Big Popper's got this one. Oh, Azza's got the fastest lap, a 146.7. I had a spin down here, didn't I? Yes. It's been reliable around here, the Jag. Properly reliable. Good car. Neoyami Lee has joined us. We tempted him out of bed. Or tempted him away from his bed. Big Popper takes the win, does he? Couldn't resist, he says. Give somebody like Big Popper a chance for it. Oh, JB just lets me. No, he doesn't. Oh. Oh, nice one, JB. When he wants to. There should be 2 races, I think. What we're going to race next? Wilkie just pootling round to finish in the Ferrari. Decent car, decent car. Yeah, I think 1 more all round's a good number. I've got to make sure I say my goodbyes and wish everybody a good Christmas, and we'll do that after this race, I think. And then I can start packing my bag for tomorrow morning. No. My missus has packed. Everything's ready to go. I've just got to put it in the bag. Yeah. So she's had me write a list. I've assembled all the stuff. She's checked it off, military style. 3 times, yeah. I've just driven the M3 and it says it's got 0 miles on it. So we're going to drive the Ford LM spec test car. Car settings, arts. We're going to go softs. Oh, I hope you're not hurting too much. Cheers, Chris. You take care, mate. Have a good one and enjoy your night with the missus. Have a good Christmas and New Year. We'll see you when we get back. No softs allowed. I hope you're not in too much pain, Wilkster. Has JB got them all yet? Have you bought all the GR3s yet, Az? Have you got them all, JB? Wow, okay. Oh, you've done it yesterday or something? Okay. The best way to save money is just don't buy tyres. So expensive, tyres. Is everybody on track? Is everybody ready to go? I'm going to hit the go-go button. 10 seconds. I ain't got any of that. None of that. Don't know what that is. Two and 12. That's not like Popper. Did he smoke the tyres? Who's in Corvette? Az. Snuck his way past Big Popser. I'm definitely lazy on the braking there, aren't I? You catch me there every time. You can buy a whole car for the price of tyres. Yes, that's why they're expensive. Don't buy tyres. Boycott the tyres. It's that Keir Starmer. He's put price of tyres up. Keir Starmer and the tyre harmers. Number 1, you know. Christmas single for number 1. It'll be cold this Christmas. Az has taken the lead. He snuffled his way, look, in front. Two distinctly different lines, as much faster. I'm hoping he's on the medium tyres. That explains a lot. Don't know, he so quickly got to a second ahead. That's tremendous. Again, that explains why he's much better on the brakes. Damo's in third. I thought it was Big Popper. Damo's on the mediums, I think. In the Jaguar. Absolutely no problem. Just don't be going too quickly at the entrance to the booze stop. Like me. Penalty. Never good. Same as me, I came out in fourth. Oh jeez. You on hards? He's on medium, so you got a chance. If you just wait until the 5th lap when he comes out of the pits and just tip him off into that first corner, you'll have him. So it's Big Popper behind us now. Oh, what's he in? Oh, it's Ian Martin. He's coming like an absolute train. So Az has got the fastest lap, 1:46.6. That's a decent lap early on. C7. No 7th gear, just 6th. Is that right? There's that much of a lag? About 16 seconds or so, longer maybe. Yeah, it's because, and I can explain why. It's because YouTube is processing my stream that I supply them into 5 other screen sizes. So that time, the delay, is the reprocessing to whatever quality you're watching in. What I could suggest is that if you change your view that you're watching in, the resolution, to the same as me, you should get... Oh, there's a pump from Big Popper, thank you, sir. You should get it at the fastest speed. So I'm putting it down at 1080p. So if you were to choose the 1080p option, you should probably get the buffering or the delay less, possibly. If you can watch it at 1080p, that is. So Az has gone in on lap 4. That's early. That's an early lap. Big Popper's making the move. Sounds so good that Aston, doesn't it? Oh, yes. Wow, 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 wow. Fighty, fighty. Rubbing his waist in your Hot Wheels. It doesn't change, okay. But unlike Twitch, Twitch is just letting it come out in whatever I upstream in. There's currently a test with Twitch to do like 4K test stream and reprocess from 4K. At the moment I couldn't upload in 4K, I don't have the ability. I don't have the processing power with my G card. My G card's not good enough to be able to host the stream and process. So that's for January. Good. That 1080p looks good. Big Popper's gone for tyres. I didn't know he was on mediums. Holy Chipotle. Damo's on hards though, isn't he? Oh, happy days! On the Audi. Oh yeah, I did the Audi early on. Yeah, it's not very good. For the first 2 laps, it's absolutely an okay car. You can change to mediums now. First 2 laps, it's actually okay. It feels good. Then it's got absolutely nothing left. So we've got 4 laps to go after this. Praying that Damo's gonna pit. I don't know if my rear tyres are gonna make it. I've pushed it so hard. I've pushed so hard to keep up with Big Popper that I might have cooked these rear tyres. They might be done for the day. But I've got 12 seconds over JB, so I can run 3 seconds a lap slower, possibly, if I plan it right. I've got loads of fuel. Here we go. Damo's in, 50%. I've got loads. Just got to manage that back right tyre. I think we might be able to take a bit of the pain off. I've been driving 0 brake balance for probably the last 3 months and I've been absolutely fine with not changing brake balance at all. I don't reckon rear right's going to make it. I reckon we've cooked our goose. Fire saving masterclass needed. So 4 laps to go, 8, 9, 10. So 3 laps to go, 8, 9, 10. Az has made it past. The side by side. Oh, is Az off? Do we need to get involved? The FIA needed. So it's Damo chasing me down 11.9. .4. 2 laps to go. That rear tyre's looking really quite poorly. If you look on the stream, it looks very bad. Only 2 to go. I gotta try and save this tyre though, I can't. It needs to if I can manage it. I'll get to the bus stop and it'll be red on the last lap, I know it will. And at 8 seconds. How far's Big Popper behind you? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be dodgy. Look at that back tire. 6.8. I reckon you've easy got it. Because I've got 2 lines of pixels left on that back right tyre. 1 line. Half a line. It's gone. No traction at all. Yeah, I can't get it to go in a straight line. Ah, well. Let's watch Damo win it. Tremendous stuff. And we're going to have to find a way of making sure that Restream works again when we get back. But I'll forget about that until January now. Make it through there nicely in the Jaguar. Absolutely. Big popper in the Aston. Then as in the Corvette, all very similar style cars, look. Front engine, rear wheel drives, FRs. I think we've got a V10, a V12 and a V8. Nice. It is a nice car. JB's already done his. JB's still running. There he is in the Bimar. Should do a quick few streams from key locations in LA. Yeah, well, I'm taking my phone. I don't know what to do for on the spot streams. Maybe we could do that, couldn't we? Could do that from the end of the pier on Santa Monica Bullet Beach. That'd be cool. Probably have to have a license there to do that. Yeah, there's a few places we could do it. That car's just horrible. Oh, JB spins it across the line. Live stream traffic jams. Tyre wear, says Lee. Hard rubbish on the Audi. Damien, all in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Great tune. Right, folks, and that's it for the live stream. And I say that there. Many thanks to every single one of you that supports the channel. For those guys that race every week, thank you very much for coming back. JB for the skins and all your moral support. And Big Popper, thank you very, very much for everything you do. Az, thanks for being there, mate. And I do wish you the best of Christmases, and I hope everything works out for you, pal. And anybody else out there, Wilkie, I hope you don't suffer too much. Hollywood sign behind you and the whiskey. Yeah, absolutely, needs to. No one will know or care if you stream from the pier. That's cool. But yeah, thanks to every single one of you. I hope to have a fantastic holiday, and we'll be back January, and expect to see a stream from me probably on that Friday after New Year. Probably that's the first one, and then we'll go from there. But I'm going to need a couple of days to just get my head back together and be all right. So thank you very much, folks. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Have a great end of 2024. And I hope 2025 brings everything you've all wished for and wanted. And we'll see you there. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now.